Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Myself Aditi Sigowda, studying in Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering from Department of Computer Science and Engineering. And subject is Introduction to Civil Engineering. My topic is Sustainability Concepts. Let's go to the introduction part. In 1987, the UN sponsored a World Commission on Environment and Development that issued the Brundtland Report, that is also called as Our Common Future, which introduced the concept of sustainable development, it defining it as a development that meets the needs of the present without compromising the ability of our future generation to meet their own needs. So let's know what is sustainable development. The term sustainable that stands for sustainability and it represents an approach to development which is concerned with such fundamental human concerns like environment, quality, poverty, democracy, and development and peace. That link between development and peace is now realized. That meeting the basic needs for poor communities that holds the promises of eliminating that many types of situations which favor the outbreak of violence and wars. Not development but sustainable development alone can contribute to or definite the process of conflict. So let's know about the current necessary for sustainable development. These are the sustainable development capacities, that capacity to measure progress, capacity to promote equality, capacity to adapt to shocks, capacity to link knowledge with action, capacity to transfer development pathways, and capacity to govern the comparatively. So let's know the need of sustainable development. From the last 2 or 3 decades, we have seen that for the sake of economic growth, the health of the environment has taken a toll. As a result, there was been an impact on the environment, such as decline in air quality and climate change due to greenhouse gases. All these factors lead to the need for sustainable development. As if left unchecked, it can cause irreversible damage to the environment. So let's know about objectives of sustainable development. Let's come to the economic growth. The sustainable development is concerned with developing an economy that is sustainable, strong, competitive, and fast growing in the right decision or direction. It ensures the sustainable and sufficient land it is available at right time in a proper place, which supports growth as well as innovation activities via coordination of development requirements. So let's come to the environmental protection. This type of protection that development contributes towards enriching and protecting the natural environment. Sustainable development targets preserving a biodiversity by precisely using natural resources, reducing waste and pollution, making efforts to minimize climate change and shifting to a low carbon economy. So let's come to the last, growth, social inclusion. It is all about making efforts on building household faculties and becoming generations and supporting and development of strong, that vibrant global communities. So let's know the importance of sustainable development. Promotion of good health and well-being. The major advantages provided by sustainable development, it is the promotion of good health and well-being at every life stage. It takes into an account or key priorities related to health such as reproductive health, maternal and child health, disease of both communicable and non-communicable nature. And let's come to the reduction of poverty all over the globe. Sustainable development focuses on the eradication of poverty by enhancing the livelihood of a low-income earners. So the attention is paid to be the overall development of society in an equal manner. We are undertaking social protection programs like cash transfer, skill training, school feeding, old age pensions, and many more. So, how to develop a sustainable community and green infrastructure plan? There are 10 factors. First one, organize stakeholders, develop a community vision, establish goals, access aspects and opportunities, identify approaches to add green factor, brownfields and hazardous waste, plan for long-term operations and maintenance, develop strategies for local funding, monitor and measure progress, identify federal government resources. So let's know the minimization of resource depletion. The aim of sustainable development is to attain a maximum growth by utilizing more and more renewable resources. It makes efforts for maintaining ecological balance by employing the available resources judiciously. So let's go to the ensuring clean water and sanitation facilities. Water and sanitation are two critical aspects needed for supporting healthy human lives and the planet. Sustainable development involves preserving all water sources and making efforts for avoiding water pollutions. So every aspect related to the quality of drinking water, hygiene, sanitization and sustainability of water resources around the globe is addressed and monitored under a sustainable development approach. So let's see a small video that is connected to a sustainable concept.
Today I'm going to talk about a very important topic, the Sustainable Development Goals. Do you know what they are? Stay right there and I'll explain them to you. The Sustainable Development Goals are a list of 17 priorities adopted by the United Nations and its member countries. The goal is to eradicate poverty, protect the planet, and ensure prosperity for all. Let's see what they are. Number 1, no poverty. Number 2, zero hunger. Number 3, good health and well-being. Number 4, quality education. Number 5, gender equality. Number 6, clean water and sanitation. Number 7, affordable and clean energy. Number 8, decent work and economic growth. Number 9, industry, innovation, and infrastructure. Number 10, reduce inequalities. Number 11, sustainable cities and communities. Number 12, responsible consumption and production. Number 13, climate action. Number 14, life below water. Number 15, life on land. Number 16, peace, justice, and strong institutions. Number 17, partnerships for the goals. Wow, that's a lot. Each goal has specific targets to reach by year 2030. To achieve these goals, we all have to do our part. Governments, businesses, and society too. In other words, each and every one of us. And how can we incorporate these objectives into our daily lives? Well, we should try to live in a more sustainable way at school, work, and home. For example, by improving our consumption habits, saving energy, or caring for the flora and fauna. Don't worry if you don't know where to start. It happened to me too. Luckily, the UN made a very easy guide called Saving the World, a guide for slackers. Isn't that a funny name? Let's look at some of its points. Turn off the lights if you don't need them, and talk to your family about unplugging appliances when they're not using them. You'll save a lot of energy. Take quick showers instead of taking a bath. That way you won't waste water. Recycle as many materials as possible. This helps to conserve natural resources. Use public transportation or ride a bike. This will reduce pollution. Donate things you don't use. They'll get a second life and will be a great resource for people in need. I'm sure they'll appreciate it. Use a refillable water bottle. You'll reduce your plastic usage. Learn about the Sustainable Development Goals in reliable media, but also talk about it with your family and friends. I'm sure that in this talk, we'll come up with ideas to improve things. As you can see, it's everyone's responsibility to respect the planet, and each one of us can do something. It doesn't matter how small, as long as we help preserve it. Don't forget that this planet is our home, and its inhabitants are our neighbors. By taking care of it, we'll ensure our well-being and our future. Shall we try together?
Conclusion: the Sustainable Development Goals in relation to human capability and human security analysis. It documents strengths of a Sustainable Development Goals, areas of a common ground, disparities, and possible future trajectories. The process leading to the Sustainable Development Goals were, comparatively speaking, notably inclusive, which has provided much more widespread awareness and supports. So they include much of what is desired from capability and human security perspectives and that are more encompassing than what capabilities scholars have offered in the practical assignments of human well-being. Capabilities analysis and human development and human security approaches that can play essential roles of environment that include questioning in a brief in understanding growth and their understandings of development and meaningful well considered human life. So there are three: sustainability, environment, society, economy. So let's conclude this video. Thank you for watching my video. Please do like, share and subscribe my video. Thank you.